What's up, everybody? It's your boy Darkel with Darkel Lux. Thank you once again for joining us for another build. Today's build number 4. Today's build is called White Noise. I named it that because the build is predominantly black. It has little things of white here and there. Therefore, we're calling it White Noise. It is another SKX model case. This time we are using a Seiko dial. Very nice Seiko dial. And we're going to be using some straps from a brand I think called Ichi. Some nice leather straps. And you guys will take a look when we hit the bench. Guys, I want to thank you guys. You guys been watching my other videos. They've been pretty long. Today we're going to switch it up a little bit because I know the videos are kind of long. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and get to fast motion. Let you listen to music after I show you guys what we got on the bench. All right, guys, enough rambling. Let's get to the bench and get this watch built. All right, fellas. Welcome back to another build. Welcome back to my bench. Let me get out some of these finger cots. Famous finger killers. So I'm gonna start calling them. Because by the end of the builds, the fingers are dead. All right, guys. I've been noticing the videos getting pretty long. So what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm gonna show you guys what we're using here, and I'm just get the stuff ready here, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it on fast mode to try to make them a little shorter. So you guys already seen what I go through. So today we are gonna be using dial dots again. This is a 3.8 position crown once again. So we are gonna have to use dial dots. That's why I'm gonna do the whole video in fast motion. So let's take a look at what we have here. Let's start out with the brace with the leather straps that I got. It's a brand called Ichi right here. This brand, never used them before, but very nice. These are the spring bars. It brings a nice little spring bar tool right here. And these are the straps. Let's put this aside. It's nice that they always provide with the spring bar tool, but these straps right here, okay, so this goes in here like this. These are very nice straps, genuine leather, black, 22 millimeters. I love how it has a little X right there. Black on black with just the white pinstripes. Again, this watch is called the White Noise, so I'll leave the straps there so we can look at everything. So the dial we're using today is, let me blow that little guy here. Today we're gonna be using the Seiko dial right here. It is a beauty. This Seiko dial is a beauty. It is all black. I don't know if the camera is zooming in. You can see it has some textures on it. It kind of looks like waves or some kind of sort of stuff. You know, the hour markers are black. There's no lume on this dial. The dial only has the word Seiko, limited edition, automatic 300 meters in white. So, you know, it is a 3 o'clock date, but 3.8 position crown. This is my Rodigo. Let me go and get that out of there. We have these hands right here that we're going to use, which are very nice, all black hands with the white on them, which are green lume. All right. And then these hands, these are like Seiko hands. These are nice. They're going to look good on there. Again, this is why we're calling this build the White Noise. It's just all black and white. There's going to be no chrome on this build. So you can see there's the dial, there's the hands. All right, let's keep on opening up. Let's go ahead and close this up. And we're going to start out right here with this. Obviously, this time, this company, Wildfire, actually sells their own NH35s with the 3.8 positions to accommodate their cases. So these are official Japan NH35 movements. And here it is right here, again, in the awesome little packaging that they do with this membrane box. It's inside of here. So we are going to be using an NH35 black calendar date. I will. And that's what we're going to be using. That's going to be going inside the build. So we can put that here and get this little box to the side. And then the other box, you guys seen the other one, another Wildfire box. This is going to be the actual case. And let's see what's getting caught over here. It's going to be the bottom part that's getting caught. It's nice and tight in there. All right, that came out pretty rough. So here we go. So this is going to be the bezel insert. It's just an all black bezel insert. This isn't it's either aluminum or steel. I think it's aluminum, but this is going to be the bezel insert going on the watch. And the case, 42 millimeter SKX style case. I love these membrane boxes. Here is this little plastic thing. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I am wearing the gray. As you can see, I'm wearing the gray right here. And you can see I got the gray leather straps. They ended up canceling the order on me because I guess they were not going to get it in time. So I went ahead and got a set of Binlums in gray. So you can see right here, these are not butterfly style. They are like just regular straps, but they are super comfortable. And they go very nice with this build, the gray. So here is the gray. I am wearing it. I didn't use this in the gray, and it is working perfectly fine. This is some kind of like some kind of, how can I say, something, I guess, maybe in case the movement is loose or something inside there, you use this to like fill in the gaps or whatever, but like a shimming little ring or something, I don't know, but I didn't use it in the gray, and the gray is perfectly fine. Another thing I had to remove from the gray was the snake rotor. If you guys saw the shorts, the snake rotor, I noticed that the gray will stop, like it wasn't keeping time well, like if I'll leave it overnight, and it's because the rotor wasn't spinning, so it was not allowing the automatic function to work. So I had to remove that. That's already, so that snake rotor is not working. I've tried it on regular 40mm cases, and it's not working on this case either, which was pretty wide. So I'm going to have them there. Eventually, one day, I'll find a case of working. This one doesn't like it either, so we left the original. So once again, here we go. This still has a plastic on it. We have a PVD all black S engraved into the Seiko crown, 3.8 position. Sapphire dome glass. We have sapphire glass in the bottom. I bought this because I actually have two of those little snakes now, and I'm not even going to try to put it in this build because, like I said, it didn't work in this build, which is the same company, same size, everything, just this is black. So there it is, guys. This is the case we're going to be using right here. So that's why we're going to call it White Noise. So it's an all black case, bezel insert in black, all black dial with the white letters. The white hands was black hands with the white on there. So the only white on this build is going to be the white on the hands, the white letters, and then the white stitching on this. So we're going to call the watch White Noise. All right, guys, that's enough rambling. This video, we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to go ahead and put it on fast mode because we are going to have to use dial dots for this build as well, which I have here off to the side. So I just don't want to, it's just a waste of time to have to, go on for like 20 minutes before I start building. So guys, sit back, enjoy the little music as I get this watch put together. All right, guys, let's get this watch built. Guys, thank you for joining me on another build. Here are the spare parts. I always keep these little, holders, and then these little things on these cases. I haven't had to use them on these NH35s. Guys, let me know in the comments if I'm supposed. Let me know in the comments if I'm supposed to be using this. I don't use them. Like I said, I'm wearing the gray right here. The gray is working perfectly fine without it. Look at the gray, guys. One more time. Look at the gray. Badass. Yeah, I haven't used these little rings right here. These are like some kind of spacer rings or something. I haven't used them, so I'll leave them aside. Guys, also, I want to show you guys, in case you guys ever see these on AliExpress or some other, I've seen them on other websites too. I'm going to show you something, guys. So just so it doesn't happen to you guys. So if I can get the box open, there we go. Guys, so these hammer rotors right here are beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. But for some reason, they don't spin well. One, you can't tighten the case all the way down. If you tighten it all the way down, it's definitely not going to spin. I thought it was just a case, my 40 millimeter case, when I did my very first build, which was the Darkness. I didn't even try it in my second build, the Empire, because the Empire, it's closed back case. It might even work there because it's such a big case. But then I tried it on the third build, which was the gray right here. And it works kind of. I couldn't tighten the case all the way down. If not, it wouldn't work. I loosened it just a little bit and it will work fine. But in this build, I put it in there. And I didn't even put it in this build because on this one, I had to open this back up and put the factory one in there because, I'll show you guys. I had to like literally open it up, put the factory one back in there. It's supposed to move freely, but it just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So yeah, it sucks because they're beautiful. I really like them, but they just don't work. They haven't worked for me, at least. I might have to try some other another type. I see some that are just like a little plate thinner with like a little S. I might have to try those. See if that'll work better. Sorry guys, I moved the camera a little bit there. But yeah, these are beautiful. I'm pretty much stuck with these. I did order these on AliExpress, and guys, I have two of them. I have two of them because I ordered one for the first build of Darkness. Then I ordered one for the gray. It didn't work. And I didn't even try to put it in this one. So guys, again, this watch, let's go ahead and get it done. Let's finish it up. Look at this piece, guys. This is just stunning, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, what a sexy little beast this is. Let's go ahead and get these hands put on there. These hands, again, are from a company called Ichi. I believe it's pronounced Ichi. These are not the quick disconnect, guys, so bear with me because these I already know are going to give me problems to get on there. I always have problems with these little suckers right here. Let me grab my my Bergian tool. Let's get these suckers put on here. These always give me problems. These always give me problems, man. These always give me problems. If they keep giving me problems, I'll stop the video and I'll get them on there. But these suckers they always give me a run for my money, bro. Little bastards. They always do it to me, man. This side's on. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I really like how it has the X in the bottom here. I think it's really cool. These are genuine leather. These are about 19 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that on Amazon, a brand named Ichi. I've never used these before. It's my first time using this brand. But I got to tell you guys that I knew that I wanted something that was leather and black, and I knew that I wanted to have white stitching. I was open to going for some like silicone ones that might be black with like the white little holes and stuff. But I just wanted it to be a leather build. Guys, check this out. Check this out. Let's throw this sucker on here. Let's just throw this sucker on my wrist. 1 second, guys. Let's throw this on here because what better way to show a watch than when it's on your wrist, right? Holy cow. Fellas, look at that build. Listen to the. I gotta tell you, these wildfire cases, I love them. I love these wildfire cases. I wish they made more model, but I so far I've only found this style right here, this SKX model style. But guys, look at that dial. Everything is black, black on black, except for the numbers and the date, the hands, the word Seiko, limited dishes, and then the white stitching. It is why I call this white noise, because the only noise that this blackness is making is the little white spots. So this build is called white noise. God, I really like this strap. I mean, look how thick it goes all the way down, 22 millimeters. This is a man's strap. This is a beautiful build. This is another winner chicken dinner. Ah, you guys thought you weren't going to hear that. Nah, winner chicken dinner right here, guys. Look at this, man. This thing is just, oh my God. Time out, man. Hold up. I gotta bring out the bouginess, man. Hold up. Hold on a second. I gotta bring out my fancy gloves. I gotta bring out my fancy gloves for this one. I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. Let's take these finger cuts off. These things should be called finger killers. These things are like literally finger killers, man. But you gotta wear them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wear them. Not just for, the tools, grabbing the tools. It makes it so much easier to grab the tools. Guys, these are some gloves that I picked up just so that I can hold my pieces once I'm done. I know it's not necessary, but what the hell? Let's get bougie with it. Why not? This is Dark Hill Luxe right here, baby. And we always gonna get as bougie as we can with whatever we could. So, ha! There we go. Check this out. Guys, these gloves allow you to wipe down as you're showing in. Oh my God, oh my God, hold on. I can't have that like that. I love that little X right there. That is just, it gives it character. Black on black on black, black markers, black on black on black, except the little white noise on there. That's why this watch, guys, is called the white noise. Guys, if you guys see a build that you like, something that I've done in this channel already, the darkness, the empire, the gray is right here, guys. Anything that you see that you like or something that you have an idea that you want to make, you can hit me up at darkhell.lux26@gmail.com. That is darkhell.lux26@gmail.com. So it's darkkell.luxe@gmail.com. LUXE26@gmail.com, guys. darkhell.lux26@gmail.com. Guys, you can hit me up and we can get something built for you. Or if you just want to know where I got, because I'm not too savvy with computer yet, guys, so I don't know how to, I'm going to learn. I'm going to have my daughter show me how to link things in the description. But if you guys just want to build it yourself, hit me up, and I could let you know where I got everything. I can tell you, right, these straps were Amazon, the dial was Amazon, and the wildfire, I'm not going to lie, these cases, I've been getting them on AliExpress, these cases. The movement, I got the movement from wildfire as well, as you can see right here. I'll show you guys. I actually got two different boxes. This was a box that the NH35 movement came in this wildfire box, and this was the box for the case. So the movement I actually got with wildfire as well. I'm gonna tell you, I really hope that they have other kind of models, because I will stick with them, because they have proven to be quality stuff. I mean, listen to this dial, listen to this bezel movement action. It's beautiful, lines up perfectly. Guys, again, this is a 3.8 position crown. I had to use dial dots again. It's not that easy, man. I'm telling you, it's not that easy to mess with those dial dots. But once it went smoother this time, it's just a little more work. You have to use a little, the little method. Once again, shout out to JB Watch Mods. He's the one that showed me the trick with the Sharpie, how to mark it. But guys, there it is. Another build, another beauty, white noise. There it is, guys. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Guys, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Guys, listen, I'm planning on growing this channel. Once I got the right amount of subscribers, I get that Patreon going. We're going to get that raffle going every month. We're going to build the watch specifically for the raffle. I am going to be using way better materials for the raffle watches, like Namoki builds and stuff like that. Guys, it's your boy Dark Hell with Dark Hell Lux. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys in the next build. Peace.